Hey guys, my name is Adam Russell and I am the pastor at the Vineyard in Campbellsville, and I'm hanging out with one of my very good friends today. This is Sam Yoder, and you may not have seen him before, but I bet you've heard his name because he's written several songs that have become widely popular in the Vineyard movement, things like Wonderful and Promises of Wonder. And I'm hanging out with him today because he wrote the title track to a new record that we're releasing in January called All Things Rise. And All Things Rise is kind of in my estimation, it's kind of a modern hymn, and it's been something that's meant a ton to our church in the last year. And so I wanted to talk to Sammy just a little bit today to let you hear from him as to how that song came about and like why you wrote it. So Sammy, if you could you tell us, like, why did you write it? Sure. And then how do you craft a song that is as theologically dense as that in a way that's still singable?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I read N.T. Wright's Surprised by Hope in February 2009. And that book is one of two books that radically changed the way that I see the world. You know? And if you're familiar with that book, which you are, it's about the resurrection and what the resurrection means. And kind of what that book did for me is it took all these different pieces that I already believed were all true, and it made it cohesive. Like in this one beautiful picture of basically when Jesus got up, the whole world got up.
And you're talking about N.T. Wright's like concept of new creation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you find in Surprised by Hope. If you read that book.
Yeah.
That when Jesus got up on Sunday morning, and as far as God was concerned, he rescued everything. Not just me and my spirit.
Yeah.
But my body and every animal and
the whole cosmos.
Yeah. He
Amen.
saved everything because he loves it all.
Amen. Amen. And so how do you take something so big and pack it down into a thing that we can hold and sing?
Well, I mean, when I got done with that book, I wrote a song right away because I believed that concept was so important that it was worth writing about. But the song I wrote then, wasn't, it wasn't very congregational, but I just needed to write something.
Yeah.
And so, fast forward to 2014, I'd been singing a lot of hymns just in my personal life. And I wanted to write something that felt more like that in terms of like theology and a story. Hymns tell stories a lot of times. They start somewhere and they finish somewhere else. You know? And so I wanted to write something like that, and it took a while. Like once I finally got the bug, because I was driving home one day and I just felt super inspired. I heard a song. I don't even know what the song was. Never heard it before. Haven't heard it since. But it inspired me, and I started working with some melodies, and I finally found a melody I liked. And then I started with an image, which is the one about the whole church walking on a road and Jerusalem's at the head. And I started with that image and then just kind of built from there. And a lot of editing, a lot of rewriting, a lot of editing. And
how long did it take you from start to finish?
Probably a month.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And
but I write slow. I'm a slow cooker.
Yeah. But how long? I mean, you said a month. Like, are you working on it every day?
Yeah, and a little bit every day, and then when I hit the climate, like when you hit that place to where I finally felt like I was onto a song that was worthwhile, and at that point I got desperate. Like it was day and night for me, probably 3 or 4 days straight. Like I went to work, I came home and ate, but other than that I was trying to write. I was trying to figure out how to say this stuff.
Yeah, and this is one of my favorite things about Sammy that you probably don't know. And you just said it right there. You went to work and then you came home and started working on it. Sammy is a chiropractor. So in some ways you blow up the idea of the musician not having a day job or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're processing this through while you're helping patients.
Yeah, well I'm working and taking care of my wife and family. But
I love, but that means a lot to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there is that, I saw a quote that you spoke a while back where it says that some things are so beautiful they deserve to be sung.
Yeah.
And I think when we have an idea like that, and we really begin to believe this is worthy of a song, and that's the place I like to be when I'm writing. I'm not there every time. In fact, I'm rarely there.
Yeah.
But if I can find that spot in a song, then I really begin to believe in it, and I take all the time I need for it.
Amen. Amen. Well, guys, I want to tell you this. Not only do I think Sammy's a great songwriter, but I think this song, All Things Rise, I think it's special. And I don't think it's just for our church. I think it's for the whole Big C church. So we're excited about it. It comes out in January. I hope you get it, and I hope you enjoy it, and hope it becomes a part of your worshiping language at your church. Peace.
So let all things rise.